Hello, I'm Val Cole, and this is Hamilton Life. Thank you for joining us. On today's show, we're going to talk about World Autism Day and a really cool movie that's, I think, going to hit you right there. And then we're going to meet Sarah Ernest, author of Rethink Philanthropy, a book on raising funds and doing it a little differently, plus really doing good in your community. And then later, we're going to be making some Kurdish food right over there in our demo set. We're going to try it. It's all part of a really cool event that's coming up. In Canada, approximately 1 in 50 children and youth aged 1 to 17 have been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, with males being diagnosed about 4 times more frequently than females. I didn't know that. Joining me now are some very important folks to talk to me about World Autism Awareness Day. Welcome. All right, let's start. Tyrone, let's start with you because I heard your voice first. Tyrone Greenidge, who is the producer of a movie called Dear Grandpa, It's Michael.
Thank you so much for having us.
We have Michael Whitell, the star. Hello.
Hello.
And Michael, this is your mom, Karen. Hi, Mom.
Yes.
Hi. So, this movie came about after you met Michael and Karen. Tell me how that happened.
So I met Michael when he was 4 years old. And
4?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was this bolt of energy running in the room, bouncing, happy. And I thought to myself, that's a happy kid, obviously, you know, happy family. And as I got to know Karen a bit more, I got to hear the story of how she left a bad situation and as a single mother raising an autistic child. So you hear the difficulties and then you realize, well, the parents came in. And what their parents gave Karen was this fierce love and an indomitable will that she has. And I see that in the young man, Michael, today. So she gave that gift that she was given. And Michael today is this genuine to a fault. A lot of the people on the spectrum, they say what's on their mind all the time.
But it's always true.
Always true. So we tried to incorporate him in our work. I myself was working on a massive project at the time, and I said, wow, I'm crazy to take this on. But it was such a special family in the story. So as he got older, I saw the growth in him, and he did a school project. And in the project, they asked him, what do you regret? What are you sad about? He talked about being in front of his grandmother so she wouldn't have fallen. He talked about his grandfather, the advice and the experience that he felt he got from him. And he also talked about his precious dog, Solo, that passed away. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, we have something here because I knew the parents. I was friends with them. So he wasn't really able to talk much back then, as you know. They were doing speech therapy. So I thought, Dear Grandpa, is Michael telling his grandpa in heaven, you were right. Look at the life I'm living. I got my full license. I'm an honor student out of high school. I've graduated my first year in college. I work at Terra Greenhouse with my mom. You were right, Grandpa. And so that's the journey of the story, from the diagnosis to where he is today and the challenges at each stage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Michael, you're an impressive man.
Mm-hmm. I sure am.
Tells it like it is. It's he always tells the truth. So what was it like for you having Tyrone follow you with a camera and describe your life?
It was quite good, to be honest. Like, it was my first time doing the acting of Dear Grandpa, It's Michael, just to kind of give like the idea what I did. Like, I wrote a letter to my grandpa, like, when he passed away, like, a while ago, which is quite sad. So, yeah.
Yeah. Do you like acting?
It's good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like most?
It depends on what kind of set we are doing. Like, for example, like in the house scene, or is it okay if I just tell like one line I did?
Go for it.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah. And outside when it's cold, those scenes are not fun to shoot, right?
No. It sure is not.
Tyrone, what was your experience like? You didn't direct the movie though, right?
No, I was a co-director on this particular one. But this summer, we had, and I'm hoping I don't take up too much time, but I really want to share this. Obviously, the goal was having a story about a theme of never giving up and inspiring people. What we did was take a small whisper and made it a scream of a massive movement. And I can say that because we have people from India following us, from Europe, from England, all over the world. And what we have created is a community of stories. And the people that were involved, we had about 50%, 40 to 50% on the spectrum this summer.
Working on the movie.
Working on the movie, cast and crew.
Karen, as a mom, you gotta love that.
Oh, I know. I'm so proud. I mean, I've been proud of him since he was 2 years old, but just seeing this all come to fruition is just, it's amazing. And seeing him, the little snippets that I've seen of him acting and you know, working with everybody on set, it's been amazing.
In your, as a view from the mother, what has been the biggest benefit to Michael doing this project?
I think it's made him think more internally about what it means to have autism and how proud he should be of himself for having overcome everything. And you know, he can go to school, he can go to college and do all that, and he can, you know, he can think like, hey, I did this myself.
Michael,
you know?
what do you think people would be most surprised to know about you?
It will depend as well. Like my family, like example, like my family from Buffalo, like my great aunt, and like my, I think it was Colleen, the name is, yeah, and the others who lives there.
Yeah, you have relatives in the States?
Yeah, when they hadn't seen him for a number of years, and that time between, you know, when he was still nonverbal and to seeing him, you know, a few
Fully
years ago on
functioning.
your 15th birthday, I think it was, we went
Yeah.
down. And yeah,
Or,
like
yeah.
him being able to talk and converse and, you know, talk about the Buffalo Bills with them and it was.
They were surprised
Yeah.
and happy,
Yes, yeah.
All right, well, we should make sure we get the details out about this. You need to raise some money to help spread the word and to get a screening going for this movie. Is that right?
Well, on April 2nd, we have a live Instagram. We have our GoFundMe, Dear Michael, grandpaismichael.com. But I will tell you again, what these individuals did, I obviously was the leader and I brought it together, but what we created was an inclusive, diverse, safe place for these people to find out what their potentials are. They are now independent and now they're the leaders because we want to film in November. We're trying to do the feature of this in November. We want these people to come back on board and almost be the teachers for them to show them they're capable of so much. If you can ignite self-esteem, my God, the end is priceless. Like, they'll fly.
There is no limit.
There is no limit. That's the exact word. There is no
Expect the
limit.
best. Expect the best.
And if the world's following us, not just here, we need to do that for all and as many as we can. 85% are unemployed adults. They just proved this summer that they have the independence and the confidence. If you give a child an opportunity, if you give a person an opportunity, give them the best chance to succeed.
100%. Love that. How do we get more information about all of these things?
So go to our website, deargrandpaismichael.com. If you feel something from this, if you're moved from this, you know, donate on our GoFundMe. Check out the social media that we have because you're going to meet all these individuals sharing their personal experience on this. You will hear from Michael and so many others about what this summer meant. We exceeded expectations.
So exciting. Are you excited?
Yes, I am excited.
DearGrandpaIsMichael.com.
Michael,
Oh,
are you
yeah.
excited to see yourself on the big screen?
Yeah.
He did
Why not?
awesome.
He did.
He did a, as you know, we're in the film business. He did a on-set live interview without preparation and killed it.
Yeah.
Like he just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a natural, as they say.
There is.
Coming up after a quick break, Sarah Ernest is here with her new book, Rethink Philanthropy. Stay tuned.